Hi. There we go. I'm a. I might need to. Should I turn that down? I might turn that down a little. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Befriend Eridan. Fishing for compliments. Did I? Feferi Day. It's Feferi Day. I love her. Good for her. It's her day. Oh, I didn't look at what I need to check. Uh-huh. That's a weird way to spell Feferi. Whale of a time. The world's your oyster. Okay, I'm very happy that Feferi gets the extra one, not Eridan. Okay, I'm also kind of happy the game's making me talk to him first, so we can get that out of the way. I haven't been looking at the warnings, have I? Oh, I did look at those. Fight me, fuckboy. That sounds about right. Does hers just not have any? Tell your friend Antoinette it's so cool we have the same name, because I know you're not talking about me. We're not allowed to know what warnings exist on hers. Apparently, James Roach said that Eridan's theme, yeah, it was he made the song about his cat, and it was supposed to be in High Swap Act 2, but the character it was supposed to be for got phased out and turned into like 3 different characters. Oh yeah, that'll be swell. So they probably just used, yeah, they just used Love You. Okay, I don't think I can stall anymore, so I guess it's time to meet Eridan or whatever. That's just all the trolls. Oh, also, Jojo, I keep forgetting. I found this out like right after that the day I streamed and you brought this up, and I found out that day. I'm pretty sure it was you. I found out that day, and I keep forgetting. Can I go back to being a dirt Kenny? I'd rather be a dirt Kenny, I think. That'd be nice, actually. I feel like out of the 3 characters that I hate so much that I lump into the same group, which are Eridan, Cronus, and Zebra. No. I feel like Eridan is probably the one who could be helped. What was I about to say? Oh, I looked up like how many roots and people they said there's gonna be, and we're not getting the ancestors. We're not getting them. It's exactly enough routes for it to be the betas, the alphas, and these trolls. Yeah. I saw that the day we were talking about it, and I just kept forgetting to mention it. Anyway, fight me, fuckboy. Oh, we're back here. Lovely. Looks like you're back on the beach, prowling around. And here we are again, to me being unable to speak. Prowling around like you're looking for lost coins and trash with a metal detector, except you're looking for friends and people whose lives you can make a little better with your reality warping powers. Come to think of it, maybe you should be looking for lost coins. You're not exactly made of money right now, to say the least. The song's about his cat? This sounds very Eridan. Is it too loud? It's definitely too loud in my ears. Hopefully that's good when it gets loud again. Okay. It's still too loud in my ears for me to not get distracted by it. You look up and see a fishy dude sitting sadly on the shore. Not fishy in the sense that he's suspicious, but in the sense that he literally has fins on his face. This is the first sea dweller. No. It's not the first sea dweller we've seen. It's just the first it's not the first sea dweller MSPA reader has seen. It's the first sea dweller we've seen because that one, the tiny juggalo, their route, can't remember her name, their route, there were sea dwellers, just faceless, nameless sea dwellers that we didn't interact with enough for them to have sprites. Although, he's definitely a little fishy in the other sense, too. Same. Honestly, same. This feeling, Eridan, mutual. True. Well, I mean, you say that. You say that. After a few seconds, he heaves an exaggerated sigh and turns his head in your direction. It seems his brooding has been paused momentarily. Hey. Oh no, I have to do Eridan voice. He's a Hope player. Is that a joke? Are you joking right now? Are we making haha? He's a Hope player, right? I didn't make that up. Alright, let me mentally get Eridan voice. God, I'm gonna hate doing this. You're gonna hate hearing it. And then oh, God forbid there's a W or a V in a word. I can't. I can't. Hey. You over there. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the V's. It's just gonna mostly be my own normal voice, but I'm gonna do the V's and W's like that. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The one looking around to see if there's anyone else I'm talking to when you're literally the only other person around for miles. Cause I can't, the way I hear it, I can't make that voice. So, yes, thank you for pointing to yourself. Aren't you that alien friend slut ever I hate this. Everyone keeps talking about? Friend slut? Wow. I mean, but hey, MSPA reader, if the shoe fits, you tell the guy that yes, you are the friend slut. It's you. That is basically exactly what you are. It's what you do. Slut for friends. I'm always a slut for friends. You ask him who called you that in the first place. You're going to need to thank them for giving you such apt terminology with which to describe yourself. Yeah. Why is Lank so different on the two routes? Because I did the safe for work one on stream. And then when I did the not safe for work one, I'm just like, this is 2 different characters. Was it Solix? You'd bet a lot of money that it was Solix. No, it wasn't fucking Solix, god. Geez, you really are a hyperactive little bulge muncher, aren't you? No, that was something I came up with myself. After hearing everyone talking about you and your showerer, after hearing everyone talk about you and shower you with praise on Trollian, I cannot focus on doing a voice and doing the W's and V's like that at the same time. It won't work. I'm Eridan, by the way. I'm very rich and very important around here. And by that I mean on this planet. Wow! You sincerely thank Eridan for his nicknaming services. Z! Something tells you that this guy might actually kind of suck though. Oh, I wonder what it is. I wonder what's telling you that. God, I suck. My name is Antoinette and I approve this message. When Morreal and my Kismisses both spontaneously realized how much of an ungrateful piece of troll garbage I am recently. I guess it's sad that he feels like this or whatever. No. No, I can't. And they dumped the hell out of me. Ripped my damn heart out like it was part of a grisly offering to the gods. Eridan turns a dramatic eye to the ocean. Oh, it's time for a feelings jam. Fuck yeah. You can't believe your luck in running into the one motherfucker on this planet desperate enough to just tell a complete stranger all his troubles. It's giving you the perfect ammo. I mean, that's just Eridan. I can't believe we're not being hit on yet. Also, let me know, it looks kinda loud still, so let me know if this balance is okay. Ammo with which to pierce his heart with like, you know, the power of friendship or something. So I'm like going through a lot at the moment because honestly at this point I'm feeling pretty Where's your quirk, sir? You're feeling pretty worthless? Not worthless? Nobody wants to deal with me. Nobody wants to deal with me or date me or hate me. Nobody's gonna put up with my unending tidal wave bullshit, so what even is the point anymore? They can't put too many of those near each other like that. Nobody wants to be my friend, and I don't blame them. Let me introduce you to MSPA Reader. That's not true, you want to say. No, you want to scream out so loudly the entire length of the beach reverberates with your declaration. Against all better judgment, you want to be his friend. You want to comfort this broken-hearted fish boy. There's definitely something wrong with you. Are you just going to stare at me like that? Listen, I don't do this shit for free. Open up in front of other people I've never met. I mean, people pay good money for this shit. A good melodramatic ampora of Valowin from yours truly usually cost a fucking premium. Oh, what? Yeah, woe is me, etc, etc. Listen, are you gonna give me the cash or what? Over what? This guy can't be fucking serious. Why is someone this rich asking you for money? Look, a guy can have hobbies, okay? Listen, this is how I hear Eridan in my head, so this is how I'm gonna say it. That's it. Sometimes that means taking money from poor people because they support me when I was having one of my bigger moods. You understand, right? I'm awesome. Please pay me for listening to my problems. Can I get this job? You're starting to get an idea of why people might have gotten sick enough of this guy to dump him without remorse. Calmly, you let Eridan know that you are, simply put, broke as hell. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! For 8,000? Wait, that's it. No, that was Communism Kills that did the 8,000 bucks a month thing. But everything else that Sixpence did. I bet you would pay him, Jojo. Allow me to steal your story and then ask you to pay me for it. Oh my god, don't leave me. I'm gonna read. But well, that ain't my problem. Tell you what. If you can't compensate me with cash, maybe we could find an alternative. Look at this serious ass face. Alternative method of payment. Oh god, no. No, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about anything dirty or heinous or anything. Give me a little bit of fucking credit. Listen, I'm still messed up over Fef and Vris breaking my heart as carelessly as a purr beast knocks over a vine glass, shattering it into a million pieces. I tell you what, by the end of this, I'm gonna have the V's and W's down. If you couldn't tell by my beach gazing, I'm very lonely. But what I want for you, is for you to accompany me on a little friendly outing. Oh, is that all? Because honestly, you would have tried to get him to do something like that without any sort of silly prompting on his part, much less actual emotional extortion. This guy might even be more desperate for friendship than you are at your worst, but you say sure. You're absolutely down to do anything with him. Really? That's all. That's awesome. Eridan tries to crack a light smile and fails. Well, I think I'll let you decide what we should do together on our little friend date. After all, you're the expert in this. So I'll go anywhere you think of. You have an infinity of choices to choose from here. Hot damn, really? You haven't been this overwhelmed with choices ever. You can choose to go anywhere. Oh boy, indeed. You can choose to go anywhere with this rich fish bastard. That's... Okay, maybe having infinite choices is way too much. You have to narrow it down. But you certainly have more options than usual. Or maybe you should just ask him where he wants to go. You decide. Oh, that's a lot of choices. We're going... I was like... assuming not all these choices just end instantly, because that did kind of happen with a different choice. If these are all legitimate choices, then we gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna take a... I need to take a short food break. Give me a quick second. You're welcome. That's what I'm gonna do from now on when I need to hide my face from you. Pepsi ASMR. We're going to the anime store. Also, Shonda Hulk. You can say it. Eridan sucks. Oh boy, I can't wait to go talk to Feferi, somebody he did absolutely nothing wrong to. So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. Eridan's frown morphs into a bigger frown. It's clearly not fine for him. Listen, forget this whole thing actually. I think that maybe we just aren't meant to be friends. Given that you couldn't anticipate my needs when you made your decision so carelessly. What the fuck? You thought he was insisting on doing what you wanted. You were completely fine letting him... Oh god damn it. He's leaving already. Before you even said anything, you stopped paying attention. Before you even said anything, you stopped paying attention for one freaking text box, and this is what happens. He's moping his way across the beach, away from you, like a humongous tool. Look, I don't know, man. That's Gary. Yeah. What did I say? Literally same category. Maybe it was for the best. He was giving you some soft zebra vibes, if you're being honest. For once, you don't feel much regret for leaving a guy off your friend list. Well, anime, ain't it? Game over. Alright. Let's find a graveyard. By what? The zebra thing? Because if that's what you know exactly what we mean. I'm going to find a graveyard. Alright, is it the same thing? So that's the where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, not fine. We aren't meant to be friends. You can say it. I need to see if I can make it stop, because the word thought is fine. I need to go see if I can like whitelist that for the auto mod. Yeah, this is the same. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. I'ma get it. I'ma get this. I'm gonna get these V's and W's. So I'm gonna try all of them, but I'm very sure this is the only one that's gonna move us forward. Chad, Solix, and Incel Eridan. I mean that too. Because it's true. Anyway, look, this is how Eridan sounds in my head. So it's how I'm gonna say it. Let's go to Earth. Yep. Game over. Cat Fef. Alright, these three was movie. Do you want to watch a movie? Yes. Alright. Hold on. Let's go. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes. Do you know what is up? I do in there, but I'm not reading it again. We are totally in fucking sync. What's with the question mark? That's a true statement. You're not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. No, see, I already have had movie tickets. I've had them for like a month. I was planning on going in a few minutes from now anyways. So clearly we were destined to be together as lifelong fucking pals. Because you knew exactly what we were always going to do. You're sorry. He had movie tickets this whole time? Why didn't he say so? With what? Eridan has... Yeah, Eridan has... Eridan has right. Eridan has... What are they? Which ones? Yeah, he has that right. He has the right. Eridan has rights. The right to shut the fuck up. Oh, you know wrong. You don't. This face. You're a little myth that he was just expecting you to know what he wanted the whole time, but you're not letting it get to you. Moving on, let's get this shovel on the fucking road. I'm calling up the airship right now, and we can take a nice little scenic route to watch the planet, the planet renowned classic known as Shrek 2. But what do you say? Your eyes widen a little, and your body instinctively makes a split take motion. I can read. You're sorry. Shrek 2? Classic? It's not even Troll Shrek 2, it's just Shrek 2. Finally, someone speaking your fucking language. It's an unironic masterpiece that... Yeah, wait, yeah, there is an Eridan whose Lucis is just Shrek. That Eridan exists. Suddenly, a hazy memory pops into your head. Oh. I'm just gonna turn it down a little. It looks loud. Shrek and Eridan standing side by side in a desert, surrounded by the black void of a cracked sky, and just as quickly as it pops into your head, it disappears. Like, this is one of the only times we've remembered the comic, because we kind of felt like we remembered it when we met John, and honestly I don't remember us really almost remembering anything from the comic itself. No, yeah, we did at Dave's. We mentioned it when we were at Dave's for sure, kinda, and I don't remember it much after that. Oh wait, I don't think I read all that. Go back. And just as quickly as it pops into your head, it disappears. Oh boy, what the fuck was that? Is your mind playing tricks on you? Was Eridan smiling just then? You're not entirely sure why that stuck out to you. This vision was so out of place that, were it not for Aradia, you'd just start thinking none of your vague past memories were real. In fact, it almost makes you doubt that any of what you're experiencing is real. That's a good mindset to have. And yet, it strikes you as very familiar. Is there something else you forgot somehow? Oh shoot. Oh god. So I clicked on that, but then I forgot I didn't have Chrome open. And it's gotta open. Hold on. I'm just gonna mute my desktop real quick because it's definitely gonna open some YouTube videos and insta play them. So give me a second. No, apparently actually none of these tabs were on YouTube. I could have sworn. Okay. Oh yeah, this is fine. Did it even open the... Oh yeah, there it is. Aww. No. I have my Google Chrome set to I have my Google Chrome set to start where it left off, and I could have sworn I left it on a YouTube video. I have like a couple of windows, and I could have sworn one of them was on a YouTube video, but I didn't. I had it on different tabs, so we were saved. But yeah, when I clicked on that, it opened all the windows I had opened before. You refocus on your surroundings. Suddenly, you're on an airship deck, and Eridan's walking in front of you towards the bridge of the ship. Oh yeah, a lot of them are very double dead after that. It would have opened on a lockpicking lawyer video, probably. Holy fuck, this airship is huge, you say? Also, when did you get here? You've walked on it like any bipedal, quadrupedal, or septipedal alien would. What are you talking about? Sorry, Shrek was making you dissociate! Okay, fine, fucker, I'll just say it again. Well, welcome to the Airship de Empora. It's practically my second or third home, and basically it's fucking incredible in every way conceivable. In every conceivable way. I can speak. And I can totally do Eridan's quirk. No kidding. The airship could probably fit a few city blocks on it. Buildings and all. Hell, it looks like it could fit at least 3 more conventional, less airborne ships on it. You'd probably get tired walking from end to end on the damn thing if you couldn't teleport. You and Eridan mosey on over to the dressing room of the airship. The room is filled with a surprisingly wide variety of outfits, from various capes to casual t-shirts to FLARP cosplay to... well, there's a ton of shit in here. There's a pile of ornate sticks in the corner too. You wonder... Don't touch the blonde pile, by the way, they don't do anything. It is good fashion. Like, this one? This purple one? With the jacket? I just like wear that. I probably wear those two too, but I'd like wear that at like a normal event. Since magic is fake as shit after all. You resist the urge to laugh in his face. Of course magic is real. Those are all just confiscations that I confiscated from unscrupulous low bloods in a store with My many stacks of cash given to the owner. Definitely not something I like having here. Right. Your eyes wander a little bit more around the room, and besides the elaborate costumes with crazy labels, angsting ensemble, really? You see a lot of really fancy dresses. They look pretty neat. You kinda wanna put one on. It's about time for you to add another fan art generating attire to your wardrobe. Hell no, those dresses are mine. But like I want this one. Wait, really? You're a little surprised. You knew he had a sense of fashion, but you didn't know that his taste was so good. The dresses look so pristine. You ask him if he's ever put them on himself before, or if he just keeps them here to look nice. Don't speak it into existence. Don't speak it into existence. Of course I've put those on before. Just, they're private use only, you know? Well, and before you get the wrong idea, no, I'm not like thinking about my gender or anything like that. But when I put them on, they just feel nice and breezy and shit. I mean, you spoke it into existence. What did I just say? Wait, can't you... Hold on, which button is it? No, it doesn't work if you stand there. Let's be real, gender's more or less a fake as hell mess that puts unnecessary restraints on people's lives anyways. I think what's going on here is they're trying to make March Eridan less bad. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing here. They were like, hey, remember March Eridan? That was kind of, I will show you. Oh. Is this... Did somebody... This is a redraw of March Eridan, huh? Or no? Yeah. I wonder if I can just paste into OBS. So I found March Eridan. This is called March Eridan because this was in one of the Homestuck calendars. This was March. I don't think I can just paste. No, so I'm gonna have to save it. It's called marchwallpaper.jpg. So I have to like reach around my food to type, which is why I keep making that face every time I reach for the the keyboard. Oh, but yes, you good? All I did was tell you to look for a picture. Are you good? Can y'all even hear me? Or is it just frozen? guess I'm good. For a second, it looked like the whole... Literally all I did was press the button to open a picture. Why is OBS like this? I'm just staring at this. I don't know if y'all can hear me right now. I'm just staring at this. Why does it look like that? Okay, cool. Could y'all hear me while that was happening? Oh, OBS, no. OBS, no. I'm taking another bite of my food. Cool. I'm getting lemon. What this is, OBS doesn't want me to show you this. Cool. OBS doesn't want me to show you this, and it's about to lose. Well, once it stops doing this, the picture should be there. Why is it so big? Why is the picture so big? Hold on, I need to... There we go. There we go. So this is March Eridan. This is March Eridan. This was the March in one of the Homestuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty not great. Yeah, hey, when the computer froze, well, the whole computer didn't freeze, but OBS froze. When it froze that first time, I was just basically forced to stare at this, which is to just stare at this. Why does it look like this? I don't think I ever really saw the original March Eridan. I just knew about it. Why does it look like this? Hey, why does it look like this? Anyways, bad for obvious reasons. And I'm pretty sure this is them going, we're gonna, that's a thing that existed. Let's make that like better and like, let's give that better context to exist in. That's what it feels like. Somebody actually, if you Google it, the first one to come up isn't that one. It's a much simpler, like, almost looks like Paint style, but not MSPA style. But it does look like it was done in Paint, maybe. Somebody recreated it, and I was kind of really hoping that that was the original and not the other one I saw, which is why that took a little bit longer before all the freezing started, because I was like desperately looking. But no, the one I just showed you is the original. Also, it's still there, so don't test me or I can just whoop. I don't need this mic. It's just so arbitrary, you know what I'm saying? To nobody's practical benefit, I might add. And it's not even like there weren't trolls who were. And Charisse, assigned differently at birth, even back as a long ass time ago. Point is, the concept that gender is a strict binary isn't archaic. But at the same time, I'm also forcing me to look at it, so... We're all in this together. Point is, the concept that gender is a strict binary isn't archaic. It's just flat out wrong. And I think it's honestly really kind of fucked up. Especially since people who go out and say it's a stone set, immutable fucking law are just using it as an excuse to divide people up and flaunt their superiority. I literally can't read this in a voice and do the W's at the same time. There's something in Eridan's voice that makes it clear he spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff. Something about the way he's recounting it all that makes you think he didn't learn this sort of stuff to impress people or appear woke, as the kids say. I just listened to that whole soundtrack yesterday. Yeah, Eridan has gained one right. He's got two rights. He's got the right to shut the fuck up and also like this right, I guess. Or for any reason besides the subject factoring into his personal development in some way. Maybe... Now hold on! I didn't say all that! Maybe he isn't so bad. Is the next thing he does hit on us? Because he still hasn't done that. No, Vriska has many more rights than Eridan. Anyways, let's talk about the emo spectrum. Anyone lower than Yellow is gutter blood trash that probably doesn't deserve the horrid life they live with. We're just telling the truth. True about Vriska. We're just telling the truth. This is just the truth. This is just how Eridan is. We can't ignore this part of his character. But which is why I've planned so many raids on their neighborhoods on the very airship, and spent so much time sniping leagues in the air and shooting holes into low blood feet. I wish I could. I'm not about to get another picture, but that one picture, you remember that they released that that thing that had all the different facial expressions of MSPA reader, the one where he's like, that's exactly what the face MSPA reader is making right now. That'll show them to have less satisfactory essences coursing through their veins. There, because one of those rights is the right to shut the fuck up. You immediately fall to your knees and start throwing up on the floor. Oh, there's the vomiting tag. You quickly reassure Eridan that you didn't unceremoniously barf all over his likely priceless carpet in response to his overwhelming classist sentiments and conflicting, almost hypocritical viewpoints on different hierarchical power structures. No, you just puked your guts out for some other, completely different reason. It was probably just something in the air that smelled. Something's probably just full of shit, yeah. Whatever you say, I guess. You decide to hit the conversational go back button and challenge Eridan on the much more interesting topic that came up. Why isn't he very public as an ally if he's so fascinated with the subject of gender? But what, are you kidding? I'm not an ally. I haven't fucking done anything. Even if I were, I don't know if you've noticed from my whole quadrant situation, but people know and hate me. It's like I've been such a relentless flirt that it's become policy at some theaters and restaurants for employees to stab specifically Eridan and Pora in the hand. Well, whose fault is that, Eridan? If I annoy them. But which isn't too big a deal because violet bloods like me are pretty fucking sturdy, but I suck and I bet half this whole planet knowables it. To the extent that, like, if I openly supported something like the destigmatizing of gender non-conforming trolls, any existing group would hate me, and anyone outside of those would use me as an excuse to deride the seriousness of it all. And I'm not going to be selfish about this thing in particular. Oh, you didn't really think about it at all. You didn't really think about it all like that. Even then, surely it wouldn't be as bad as Eridan thinks, right? At this point, I'm used to being hated. Comfortable with it even. Okay, but the solution is to stop flirting with everyone like that, though. So at least it means someone's thinking about me. There's a palpable loneliness in his words. Maybe this is why he's so desperate all the time. Anyways, let's talk about something else. I like Solux. Correct. To both of those statements. Do you know if he has the rumored and highly sought after double bulge or not? Just curious. Oh, what? Fuck it, I'll ask him myself. Before you can say anything else to dissuade him from simultaneously being a huge creepy asshole to one of his friends and possibly unraveling one of the most unnecessary mysteries of troll biology, Eridan whips out a palm husk and starts frantically dialing in some numbers with extreme precision. This one. Also this one. You know, both of those messages. Yeah. Frantically. Please picture this. Hey. For fuck's sake, this better not be about your ex again. Didn't I tell you 1,000,000 times to stop talking to me already? First of all, don't rub it in about Fef piss blood. I come to your house and put a bullet through your skull. Anal Turnia, great. Second of all, no, I'm here to ask something else. Okay, the phone is good, but the conversation, though. -10 rights for the conversation. Do you have a fucking double bulge? Wow, what the fuck? Mood! You kind of hate this conversation. When you look at Eridan, you get the feeling that despite initiating it, he kind of does too. He's pacing around frantically. I've heard the rumors, pal. First off, not your pal. Second of all, what makes you think I don't have a triple bulge? Fuck off. Listen, we aren't unraveling this mystery for a couple sweeps at least. It's way too fucking funny to do that. You're way too goddamn lame. Why do I even talk to you? You should be fucking ecstatic that I graced you with my effervescent. Saw a caterpillar today. It's definitely a snail. I saw a snail today. Effervescent. With my effervescent goddamn foam presence. You mean palm husk? But what the fuck ever, dude? Cranky. God, I wish I could do Ed and Eddie voice. Cranky because I'm fucking irresistible, aren't you? Fuck you. Ever since the apocalypse got fucking cancelled, you turned into this completely moronic e-boy, and it's driving me out of my goddamn mind. The problem is when I do doubles on the wrong letters. Like there, I did a double the first time. I did a double on the R and the V instead of just the V. LMAO, do you even know what an e-boy is? I bet you're just mad because you got cucked by me super hard. Chad Solix. What? Oh shit, we're gonna go murder Solix. He's gonna go murder Solix right now. He's gonna go attempt to murder Solix. Hey, remember Murder Stuck, everybody? Time to kick that off. Yeah, I've basically been making out with Fef for the last 30 minutes now. What? Hey, Solix? Who are you talking to? Oh yeah, that's Fef. That's Fef. Their colors are too close. That's... Okay, now I need to pick up Fef's voice. Hold on. Hey, Solix, who are you talking to? And entitled sub. I can't. I gotta go. Put Fef on the phone, you quadruple horn dick shitter. Oh, are you finally making fish puns? I'm definitely making some kind of pun right now, yeah. Listen. Listen, you stupid motherfucker. Next time I see you, I will kill you. Remember murder suck. Really now? Are you really murderous today, or just trying to get your daily negging in on me? Yeah. Listen, how about we settle this whole ass mess now? I'm gonna head on over to that airship you keep driving around the neighborhood in 2 hours. Get your dumbass over there and fight me, fuckboy. Ah, title drop. You hear a beep from the phone. Solix hung up. Eridan's face softens from an expression of rage and anger into one of tranquility and calm before he starts to laugh a little. He's fine. Yeah, apparently. Better hope Fef's not there. She'll probably be. Hey, Kanaya, you wanna show up? Is it rainbow drinker time? Holy shit. This is a date I'm about to go on now. Wow. You put a hand on his back and congratulate him. He seems as anxious as he is ecstatic at the moment somehow. He's completely changed his demeanor from when he was talking to Solux. It was like he was almost playing up his awfulness. Oh yeah. My organs! No, my organs! Well, okay, Eridan doesn't have the wand though. He has a wand pile, but he doesn't have the wand. He starts mumbling to himself about what he's going to do and say to Solux when he gets here. A lot of it sounds pretty rude, but also rather performative, like what a wrestler says when they have fictional beef. Okay. Oh, are we about to get a music change? You decide to take this opportunity to snatch a cape. Gotta update your ever-growing wardrobe. Some time passes, and you make your way to the airship deck with Eridan, who's having trouble keeping his face from cracking into a smile. He is. You're both of you are correct, I believe. Or at least the closest expression I can speak, I swear. The closest expression you've seen to him having one. I can read and speak. Oh, there he is. Solux hovers in front of you, a couple dozen feet above. When you look up at him, his frown contorts into something more akin to a snarl, and red and blue energy starts crackling around his eyes like lightning. Remember when I asked you to stop calling me? But what? I've asked you literally 40 times to stop doing that, and so many other things, and you haven't listened. So I've decided I'm going to cut you out of my life one way or another. Understand? You look at Eridan. He looks a little less ecstatic than he did before. He gazes directly at Solux above him with a worried look on his face, shifting his general stance so that he can better keep his balance. You have a feeling this was more than he bargained for. You look down to the ground and reflexively brace yourself for impact. You felt combat psionics before with Ajdaja, and shit gets crazy fast. I'm gonna turn that down a little, but also it's a good thing you did too. You hear a much louder crackle this time and look back up at Solux, an aura now visibly enveloping his body. He's glowing red and blue with lightning still energizing into existence inches away from his eyes. You feel the shockwaves of his pure psionic force weighing you down, making your legs feel more like jelly every second. It's as if gravity itself is bowing down to Solux. Oh, this is that one song. This is a version of is it Sunsetter? This is Sunsetter, right? Am I right? He screams. I'm not doing that. Come on now, Al. Is this all you fucking got? Something about Eridan's feeble taunt tells you that this is absolutely more than he bargained for. I guess he has that, though. Yeah, he did have that before the game. Nevertheless, he pulls out his gun and aims it right at Solix with completely unwarranted confidence. Solix's psychokinetic force is so overwhelming that your legs give out and you hit the deck. Stomach to the floor, knees to the ground, and ass in the air. Don't kill anybody with that. Yeah. There's pretty much no way you can stop this. Solix shoots fucking laser beams out his eyes, and Eridan returns the favor with his own gun's laser, resulting in the most anime-ass beam struggle you've ever seen. The clash ends in a huge explosion of smoke that obscures everything from view. Defying the force of the blast, you zap into the smoke to get a better look. You're quickly met with a vast array of shurikens spinning wildly through the air in front of you towards Eridan, using the smoke as cover. Eridan blasts most of them away, but the largest lodges itself right into the barrel of his gun. As if to say, nothing personal, jackass. Solix flies out from behind, swiftly drop-kicking Eridan into a cannon, which seems to have been loaded with glitter? When Eridan crashes through the other side, he's collapsed, covered in scrapes and confetti. He's bleeding less than you expected. Nothing personal, jackass. By the time Eridan gets up and dislodges the shuriken from his gun, Solix has disappeared from both of your fields of view. Where the hell did he? You hear literal tons of rock crumbling from below. You look down and see nothing. You look left, right, behind you, all around, upwards. Ah. He's above you. Pointing upward. Levitating some kind of... Is that a fucking shopping mall? Did Solix bring a fucking mall to a gunfight? Wait, that mall. It's that mall. The one where, in an errant timeline, Daraya pleaded with you to take her to Earth, away from this hellish planet's society and into a world that was even the slightest bit less bleak. You lose yourself briefly in your thoughts. You couldn't help Daraya then, and now that it'd be easy to, fulfilling that one request is impossible yet again. It's so frustrating. You couldn't save Daraya. You couldn't save anyone. Maybe it's too late for you to do that, but maybe you've been fucking around too much today. Maybe, just maybe, there's someone you can save right now. The mall is massive, and if it collides with the ship from that high above, oh fuck, you have to get out of here. Gotta give you credit here, Saul. Nobody's ever tried to maul me with something so fucking big. What the fuck do you mean, maul you? What does that even mean? Maul isn't a verb. No, hold on. Okay, see, we are thinking of two different words that sound the same. Wait. I literally could not care less. Solix flings the thankfully abandoned mall directly at Eridan with what must be an ungodly amount of psychic force, screaming his throat raw the entire time. Okay, fuck, it's now or never. You have to get off of this ship now. Eridan might be durable enough to survive getting drop-kicked through solid steel with nothing more than a couple scratches. Listen. But you're fragile. You'd probably die from tripping on the stairs wrong. But even then, there's no way Eridan's getting out of this unscathed. Maybe you have time to save him. What should you do? Alright, let's get off the ship without him first. Fuck it, he'll be fine. If there's anything he needs help with right now, I have a feeling this might be the wrong one, maybe. So let's see. I'm hoping this will be the wrong thing, and then we'll go back and do the right one. Hold on. We never watched that movie. Like, I know obviously this happened, but like, we were not heading to watch a movie before this all started. If there's anything he needs help with right now, it's something a little bit deeper in his soul than the fact that he's being attacked by a building. You try to think of somewhere to zap, anywhere. While you do this, you notice Eridan fire a blast towards the ship from his gun, propelling him away from the center of impact. You, meanwhile, just need to get out of here, as fast as your mind can take you. So you close your eyes, zap away, and feel your surroundings change. You find yourself in a wasteland. There's a ton of smoke in the distance, coming up from what must be the site of the airship's crash. You take solace in the fact that Solix was cognizant enough of his surroundings that he chose not to send the ship crashing into a city full of people because of beef he had with one dude. Well, after a bit of walking, you see the source of the smoke in the distance. The wreckage is astounding. There's sharp metal fragments and concrete pointing out in all directions. Sup, Solix? Standing in front of it all is Solix. You frantically zap your way towards him and ask if he and Eridan are alright. Well, that'll show a guy not to ask people about the shape of their bulge. Yeah, we're both fine. He's not dead. Oh, thank God. For the record, I haven't actually made out with FF or anything yet. That was just to rile him up. You asked Solix what Eridan did to him that was so bad he wanted to kill him. Okay, first of all, definitely didn't want to kill him. Way too much of a hassle. I would know if he was about to die anyways. Second of all, this asswipe calls me ass crack a clock and either spouts some high blood superiority garbage he doesn't even believe, or complains about his love life. Basically every fucking day. So what he's saying is he's throwing a maul at Eridan. So what he's saying is that throwing a maul at Eridan was just meant to send a message? Pretty much. You know, not long ago, he actually tried to pay me lots of money to wiretap FF just to see if she ever talked about him. Sounds about right. Oh, geez. Yikes. Naturally, I took the money and didn't do that at all. Massive waste of time and energy. Not to mention skeevy as fuck. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, clearly. Because if he believed it, they'd all be like, he legally has the right to murder them. Also, I feel like Eridan, it's not that he just straight up doesn't believe it. I feel like he struggles with it because he straight up destroyed the nature orb, and that was because he was like, well, without like his reasoning, I forget when he says this, but like without that, there'd be no more trolls, but there'd be no more low bloods. Remember how he wanted to do the whole genocide thing, and so it was part of his plan to get rid of that, and then he did. What did you just say, Charisse? But also, like, he almost didn't. He decided to do it in the heat of the moment when he was riled up. So, like I said, I feel like he's like, you know, kind of like with Vriska, like, oh, I've been raised that I should believe this, but also, like, it kind of sucks, you know? Correct! I'm saving this. I'm posting this on Tumblr right now. the stream can continue in a second. I need to post a meme on Tumblr. Oh my god. This is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Charisse, for making this for me. It's gorgeous. I love it. Don't mind me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And like he made one of those decisions that literally, if we weren't in Magic Land where we had somebody who can make things out of nothing, there would have been no way. Well, okay, I was gonna say there'd be no way to continue the troll race, but that's not true because they still have ectobiology, but there'd be no way to get another mother grub if it weren't for Roxy. Oh yeah, my Tumblr is also not so headless. Yeah, it's basically the only social media I use because, I mean, like if you use Tumblr regularly, you know it's not like any other social media. So because of that, I don't really know how to use. Listen, listen. You don't even go here. No. God, I need to make this post. Do I still have my URL, my Twitch copied? It won't let me paste. Okay, I was gonna try and I'm gonna have to type out my Twitch link. :// twitch.tv / not so headless. And I'm gonna be nice and I'm not putting this in the Eridan tag. Oh, this Yaki's already reading it because of a bet we did. The one who said the one who said they'd read Homestuck if I Oh no. I'm using the app. But like it wouldn't let me paste. I wanted to make my Twitch the source on this meme, you know, get me them clicks, get me them follows. But it wouldn't let me paste, so I had to type it in manually. But the one who said they'd read Homestuck if you paid is Mercy, who I don't know if they're here right now, but he said he'll do it. So thank you for the Tumblr follow. And for reblogging this beautiful meme. It's just such a good meme. Anyway. Thank you for the bits, Yaki. It'd be like that. Back to the story. Like, I can't believe I have more viewers after I literally just stopped for like 5 minutes. for 5 straight minutes to post a Tumblr if it wasn't more time. Also, I got some wins in Apex. We weren't playing normal. We were playing the duo mode. By the way, have you seen how fucked up that mode is on PlayStation? Thank you for the more bits, Yaki. But we got a couple wins. Also, I got a couple shots with the Kraber. I'm still really bad with it. But honestly, I like it. I don't know. I can't hit things with it. But yeah, we had some good games and we had some bad games. But we had some good games. Anyway, Homestuck. Yeah, I actually told her about that because it was kind of hilariously pathetic. It's how we got talking in the first place. It's still like that! F. Yeah, like we can't see challenges. If you click on the about for the event, it crashes your game. Because the event disappeared for a hot second. And they were like, oh, we fixed it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Also, I don't even think you can do any challenges except for the main Battle Pass experience one. That one still works. But I don't think you can do any of the other ones. And you certainly can't look at them. Homestuck. I need to go look at what he's talking. I forgot. Oh, the wiretap thing. But enough about me. Why do you even care about this guy? I get your whole friend stick, but he's not your responsibility nor mine. It is. Maybe Solix is right. Maybe it's not your job as a friend to make Eridan feel better, or fix his problems, or set him on the right track. That's probably why why everyone gets sick of him. But like, you're supposed to do something here for everyone. You can feel it. That's exactly what Weeb said yesterday. Like, you're supposed to smear your huge ass all over Destiny and say, eat my ass, Destiny. All these kids will get the chance at good lives. LMAO. You sure this isn't just some kind of hero complex? Maybe? Probably. You just wish Eridan could be a little bit less of a tool bag. Is that too much to ask? Well, I guess you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. But he doesn't deserve this, you know. Maybe not. But this doesn't change what you're going to try and do. You've got a lot to say to Eridan. You wave Solix goodbye and make your way around the field of rubble. I see these characters in this game and my brain goes, oh, friend? The word friend? Oh, there he is. And there's the music. It only takes you a few minutes to find Eridan sitting on some rocks. Ugh. Fucking... that hurt like hell. He's alive! Of course I'm alive. You think I died just because I got a building thrown at me? It's gone. I can't do it right now. Let's see if it'll come back. What is this noise even? Actually, if I didn't blast myself out of the way, I'd probably have been buried under a lot more rubble. Probably wouldn't have been able to dig myself out. Solix probably could have done that, but if he went this far to kill me, I really doubt he'd do that willingly. There's no way he hates me in a way that'd lead to a decent collisionist relationship. I was actually pretty close to biting the dust here, huh? Hey. Do you ever think to yourself that you have all the power you could ever want or need, and every whim catered to with ease? And that even despite all that, your happy moments are fake as magic is. Maybe even more fake. There's no way I'm not doing something wrong here. After all this, I can only but wonder what you think of me. I'm just a scumbag who keeps setting himself up to fail, right? You ask Eridan if he wants the truth, wondering aloud if he can even handle it. That does track. Hey, I mean, like, okay, but here's the thing. Buried under some rocks, right? You know what? He's strong against bludgeoning damage, but he's weak to slashing. That's what it is. So get better, right? Listen, I'm not gonna be in any more pain than I'm in right now. Now we'll having been dumped 3 consecutive times. And also getting crushed under several tons of concrete too, I guess. I can handle the fucking truth, so just give a bit of it to me. And in front of you, you see an absolutely hopeless moron who's achieved their station in life through no work of their own, and who's placed all of his stock into social lies. He's cherry-picked the ones that have worked for him and rejected all of the others. But what has that done for him, really? Absolutely nothing. Believing in this society has only ever hurt him. Maybe not in the same way it's hurt your other friends, but not even trolls on the top of the heap are immune to Alternia's brand of poison. He's 6 weeks old. Hey, non-homestucks, that means 13. That's 13 years old, by the way. He's a 6 weeks old kid who's ultimately just scared, lonely, and confused. Someone who doesn't have to be hopeless. Someone who can violently burn away all his failings and rise from the ashes like a phoenix who decided, maybe this next life, let's not be so fucking racist all the time. So you tell Eridan to get up from his throne of wreckage on his sunken ship and start making his way to some pit stops of self-betterment before more people take grievance with him the way Salix has. Then maybe he can tear down all the false hopes that that comforted him throughout the sweeps. I can speak. Damn, Okay, not that this isn't surprisingly deep-cutting and helpful advisory reflection, but like, there's no way I'm gonna remember all this. You gotta at least write this down or something. Don't worry, this is a text-based game. There's definitely gonna be transcripts available online in a matter of hours. I'm gonna be honest here while I'm here. I'm gonna have to ruminate on all this for a while. But I think I'm tired of being and feeling so awful all the time. I just don't know where to even begin with myself. And I think that you might be asking a lot more of me than you think. Life never stops asking a lot from you. A fair point. It's definitely going to be a long process. There's pretty much no way you can force feed the guy a redemption arc in the span of a day. Hell, you'd be surprised if he didn't still suck a year from now. But even the shittiest kids can change a lot, with a good push in the right direction. Hey, thanks for sticking by me. Even if only for today. Of course you tell Eridan. What are friends for? And besides, your day with him isn't over. Oh, we still have to go to the movies. Wait, what do you mean by that? Maybe one day. After all this, you would want to still spend time with me? Absolutely. You take Eridan's hand and pull him up to his feet. After all, you two have a movie to watch. I forgot it was Shrek! I forgot. They said it was Shrek 2 and I completely forgot. This is my swamp. The victory. Hey, what's in the popcorn? You can physically see how I reacted to the Shrek. Yeah, yeah. Wait. He did not hit on us once. Can you believe he did not hit on us once? Oh my God. Probably. It was probably bugs. He really didn't hit on us once. Yeah. All right, theft time. Finally, some good fucking food. Oh wait, no, it's not theft time. We still have to see if all these other ones have the same negative. Oh, we still have to like, so that was the right one. So we still have to do that. Let's do this first. Let's get in there and save Eridan. Oh, this one will probably not result in character development. That's what it is. He had to learn. He needed the maul being thrown at him was critical to his growth. Theft time will be great. Alright, let's get in there and save Eridan. You can't just sit here and let someone, even someone like Eridan, get sandwiched in between a massive airship and an entire fucking mall. You've got this. You're about to jump in like a fucking action hero and save Eridan. What is there to worry about anyways? All you have to do is teleport in and out. Alright, step 1, teleport in. You zap right in front of Eridan and he immediately shoots your arm off. Okay, ow! Eridan clearly wasn't planning to injure you so badly. You quickly see that he's rocketing to the edge of the ship and using his gun's blast as propulsion. Fuck, he already had an escape plan and... Jesus, fuck, this hurts. Your arm, or what's left of it, feels like it got plunged into the fucking sun. Why did nobody tell you that sudden laser beam amputation hurt this much? Distracted by the pain, you find it hard to focus on warping out of there. You can't even bring yourself to focus on Solix yelling fuck, fuck, fuck as the titanic shopping structure hurtles towards you. You try to steady your breathing, calm down, and try to focus on reality around you. Unfortunately, reality doesn't stop for you, and neither does the unflappable march of gravity, as the sheer force of the maul crushes you to death. If only you were a little less fragile, maybe you'd find two boys surrounded by the rubble of a crash site, shaken at the fatal consequences of their spat. Oh, whoops. Well, that didn't go well. Alright, let's see if all these other ones... Nice! Well, I mean, you probably wanted a skin, huh? I like those. I like the legendary banner frames, but you probably wanted a skin, huh? Okay, yeah, movie was right. Let's stay at the beach. Ah. Yeah, same thing. Incel Eridan. Okay. And does this one do the same thing? Stolen Art Museum. Yep. Alright, let's see what happens if we tell him we'll do whatever he wants. I have a feeling he's not gonna like this either, because he wants us to guess what he wants. I already told you. I would want to go wherever you want to go. God damn it. You were hoping he'd pick up on your lack of clarity on the best decision. Does he really not have anywhere in particular that he wants to go? Well, surely it doesn't matter what you pick if he's being so insistent on letting you choose. Alright, let's get out of here. Yep. Alright. That was it for him, right? Yeah. Now it's Fef time. Life in the dream house. Now here's the thing. Obviously, she's better, but she could also be called the condescension with her attitude. As you've had occasion to remark before, Alternia is a dark world. Both because it's night all day long, and because of its hideously brutal society, where the strong prey on the weak prey on the weaker, and all this preying ends only when the survivors are shipped out to prey on everyone else in the galaxy. Alternia's cruelty has been on your mind for a long time, but recently it's begun to feel intolerable. You decide to walk in the woods to calm yourself, but it seems that with every step your mood only grows darker, your agitation greater. As you walk, you remember the names of Alternian friends who have fallen to the planet's injustices, and your mood goes from bad to worse. You've been waiting around like a spoiled, self-centered narrative device for a lightning bolt of illumination to reveal your reason for living. To explain your peculiar and insatiable hunger for friendship, and to show you the destiny attached to it. You think you know who caused this, but why? You've been sitting here like a child waiting for a teacher to explain the answer to a difficult math question. Vriska and Terezi are arming up to change the world. And what are you doing? Your usual bullshit. You're thinking. You're navel-gazing. And then, with a sudden blinding clarity, you understand. Vriska is right. Terezi is right. The answer is revolution. Who gives a shit? Who cares what some big dumb universe thinks your destiny should be? You'll take Dreamboulder's advice and choose your own fate. Take the answer to the meaning of life into your own hands. Set your own course. The gods, the fates, the universe, or whoever will have to jump back, pretty sharply, because your direction is clear to you at last. Your agitation turns to indignation, your indignation to outrage, outrage to anger, anger to fury, fury to ferocity, ferocity to white-hot resolve. I can read. The horrors of this planet have got to stop, and you are feeling particularly dramatic today. Doubtless due in part to the shift in narrative tone and general prose quality in this episode, so now is the time. Alternia's cruelty and violence have upset and shocked you since you arrived, but as more and more of the population suffering under these wrongs have become your personal friends, it has become unbearable. You've been wondering all along, who will make it stop? Now you know the answer. If you are the main character, then you have to be the one to get the ball rolling, and you've begun to suspect that you can't die, for reasons seemingly tied to your function as a narrative device. So that's a bit of characterization you can bring to bear. No longer will you linger in the wings, waiting for the narrative to summon you to heroics. With this momentous decision girding you for the unsinging effort, you set your mind to the question of how to accomplish it. You start by making an inventory of the strengths and weaknesses you possess and can bring to bear on the task. Strengths. 1. Experience drumming up friendship in the most unlikely situations. 2. I feel like we're on Bronya. Ability to travel instantaneously anywhere you want to go. Weaknesses. Everything else. This helpful mental exercise clarifies matters significantly. You see clearly that the only way for a single humble being such as yourself to change Alternia is to go directly to the point of maximum leverage. In other words, straight to the top. You'll need both of your resources in this quest. You'll need to travel superhumanly and luminally, I can speak, into the immediate company of Alternia's ruler and throw your full friendship game on them. So what's going to happen is we're going to try to teleport to Kandi and we're going to go to Fev, with the objective of persuading them to initiate reforms, change rules, and set the planet on a course to civilization. But your darting intellect realizes something else. It won't be easy. The ruler of a world such as Alternia must be a fearsome, fell creature, a monster of no ordinary loathsomeness and cruelty. On Alternia, you've seen gigantic ravening why can't I speak anymore? Ravening Luci, genocidal clowns, murderous high-bloods, and every kind of grisly crime. To a point making belief in Santa Claus almost impossible. It stands to reason that the leader of such a world must also be the cruelest, gruesomest, most terrifying being of them all. A being of nearly impossible evil. For the first time since this plan caught fire in your mind, a whisper of doubt creeps in. It occurs to you that the most likely outcome of your quest for the reformation of Alternia is a scenario where your internal organs are festooned over a wide area, your eyes popped out of your skull, and your brain splattered to a fine mist. While experience suggests that you're non-killable, that sort of thing may offend, not to mention be excruciatingly painful. Alright, let's have a light launch. Let's see what that does. Oh, come on. If you, an indispensable narrative device with nearly superhuman befriending powers and actually superhuman traveling powers, won't try to reform Alternia, who will? Have you no pride, no grit, no old college spirit? Go back and select the right answer. I'm gonna keep doing this and see if it gives me other things. Just know. Just know. Alright, it looks like we have to select the right answer, guys. Okay. Press on fearlessly with our quest. Game's root now. Yep. I'm dropping things. Scorning all difficulties, you decide to press on fearlessly with your quest. You gather yourself, consign your soul to heaven or whatever, and prepare for the worst. You close your eyes and think, take me to the highest being on Alternia. That's what it is. We said on Alternia. But Kandi's not on Alternia. And then you grit your teeth and prepare for the ultimate horror. You feel the familiar sensation of superhuman/superluminal travel, and the world changes around you, rendering you somewhere else. Somewhere that feels quite different from your previous forest location. Very different, actually. A lot wetter. It quickly becomes apparent that there's good news and bad news. Oh, she's so cute! I love her so much. And then I wonder if the labs are in there. Probably not. Maybe. I love this song. I love her. I'm gonna eat. I need to eat. I'm gonna eat a couple more bites. Okay. I need water, but my problem is I have some water, but it's all the way over there. And that involves standing, and I'm not about to do that. The good news is that instead of an eldritch monster, you've materialized next to a rather pleasant-looking troll girl with fins on her head and wearing goggles and a tiara. The bad news is Terezi made it free. Feferi made it free. Oh. All right. Very friend-shaped. The bad news is that you're drowning, as you seem to have materialized in the middle of an ocean. Yeah. Feferi just broke it for a second. It's cool. Literally all I did was click to go to the next thing. Glub, kelp. Your own greeting may seem a bit less cheery in that it consists of thrashing wildly with your eyes bulging out as you fight not to inhale while trying to concentrate on zapping yourself the heck out of there. The troll girl watches in astonishment, but suddenly seems to understand. You see her take a big breath of water through some gills on her neck, and then something starts to come out of her mouth, a bubble. The bubble expands and expands until you feel its boundary break over you, and suddenly you can breathe! You collapse, coughing and gasping onto its floor, which feels a lot like the inside of a huge submerged balloon, yielding but not effectively keeping the water at bay. But I put a knot in there and it shouldn't have been, but effectively keeping the water at bay. Hey, Feferi, what? Hey, we can just do this? Ah, she's so cute. The troll girl sits across from you in the bottom of the bubble, studying you curiously and anxiously. Glub, 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 are you okay? Recovering from your brush with drowning, you're able to notice with relief that despite her conversational quirks, she looks friendly and even glad to see you. You try to say something, but all that comes out of your mouth is water and a spluttering sound. I don't speak whatever language that is. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna say her words like words. Why she breathe out oxygen? Why does she have Steven Universe's bubble power, apparently? I don't speak whatever language that is. It's very pretty though. You burp and some water trickles out of your ears. Sorry, I still don't understand. Do you speak any Alternian? With great effort you gasp, yes. Oh yay! My name, God, Fef, why does it look like that? My name is Feferi Pixies, glub glub. What's your name? You bubble weakly. It's nice to meet you, Blub. You nod politely, expel another half-gallon of water, then weakly say that it's very nice to meet her too. Not least because if she hadn't been there, things might have gotten unpleasant for you. You're welcome. But what are you doing here? Almost nobody comes this way. It's not really on the way to anywhere. She looks sad when she says it, and you wonder that some poor troll child should be living all by herself way out in these submerged parts, so far from anyone. How did you manage to appear from nowhere like that? You almost gave me a heart attack, Club Club. You tell her you are trying to use some superhuman powers you have to go to visit. You're trying to use some superhuman powers you have to go visit the highest being on Alternia. The troll girl seems to perk up at this. You wanted to come visit me? You shake your head vigorously to try to get the water out of your ears. The troll girl looks disappointed. Club, you didn't come to see me? You apologize and say that you're quite happy to be visiting her, but that you misheard her last remark. You thought she had implied that she was the highest being on Alternia. Just goes to show how deep submergence and waterlogging can cloud your hearing. Oh no, Club, you heard me right. I am the highest being on Alternia. Most of the time. I'm the future Empress, heiress to the throne of the Alternian Empire. Which is a great big clubbing pile of whale poop as far as I'm concerned. What? You look around for the multiple razor-toothed, fire-breathing, acid-spitting heads, tearing claws, and bad attitude you were sure Alternia's highest being must have. But then you start to remember your Alternian social science. You haven't had any formal Alternian education. You're not even sure narrative devices, however indispensable, are eligible to sign up for classes. But you pick this stuff up when you hang around a place long enough. So you know that the Empress spends most of her time off-planet, leading merciless troll hordes and conquest of the galaxy. You also know that there's only ever one other member of her royal fuchsia bloodline, the heiress, in existence at any time, as long as the Condis doesn't kill her on her very rare visits to the home planet, that is. The troll girl glubs sadly, and you realize that being the only fuchsia-blooded troll on the planet must be lonely. Not only would you have enough strength to accidentally tear any troll who visited you limb from limb without noticing, but you've heard some sinister things about the heiress's lusus. Something about it being the size of a continent, hungry as the void of space, and evil as the hell devils go if they're bad devils. I can read. Something that might discourage casual visits by friends who don't want to double as snacks. But at the same time, you wonder that such a seemingly agreeable and sensitive troll as this girl could preside over such a grindingly horrible planet as Alternia. How can she live with herself? Does she even know what goes on outside of her insular little ocean? But you put all that aside from now. Here you are, right where you wanted to be when you made your master plan for Alternian reform. You haven't been devoured, disemboweled, dismembered, or decapitated, and the person you want to persuade seems eminently persuadable, not to mention friendable. So you're ahead of the game so far, time to take full advantage. Your Royal Highness, you begin. Glub, call me Blub. It's much friendlier to be on a fish name, okay, that one's bad, Feferi, a fish name basis, and I'm so happy and excited to have another friend. Perfect phase 1 of your plan seems to have practically accomplished itself, but there's no time to waste as the air in the bubble your new friend created is starting to get stuffy, and you know you're going to have to zap out of there soon. You mentioned in a casual, conversational tone that you've been visiting Alternia for some time now. Club, do you like it? It's certainly unusual. That's putting it lightly. I'm sure everyone has been incredibly mean to you. Well, yes, to start off with at least. The Sea Dwellers think they're so much better than... No, the Sea Dwellers think they're so much better than everyone else, but they're just a bunch of selfish, arrogant bassholes. The high bloods prey on the low bloods, and no one cares how other people feel, and even if they live or die. Drones fly around krilling anybody weak or useless. Oh, well, she seems to know. Maybe she's got plans of her own. Phase 2 of your plan is half in the bag already. You feel dizzy suddenly at how your quest is working out without the least effort on your part, and also from the lack of oxygen. You're gasping for breath, and darkness is gathering at the edges of your vision. In about a minute, you're going to pass out from oxygen deprivation. What's to be done? Well, we can't die. Wait. Oh no, this is the one that was not a choice. Let's test out this. You're fading fast. A black tunnel is closing around you, and sounds are getting dim. You wiggle your fingers and try to gasp out an entreaty. Glub, are you okay, Blub? For reply, you clutch your throat, fall heavily to the floor, and lose consciousness. Oh. Probably. Yeah. Oh no. I still like saving after every choice. You gradually regain consciousness, and as you do, you realize that air is going through your lungs. Fresh, oxygenated air. The most beautiful thing you've ever felt. You realize also that you're in a palatial, though messy, bedroom. And while you can see underwater realms outside the windows, the room itself is de-watered. Ah, she's so cute. The fresh air seems to be coming from a large conch shell sitting on the floor nearby and humming quietly like an air purifier. You're swooned on a chaise lounge, and Feferi Pixies is fanning you with a large palm frond. Glub, are you alright, Glub? Literally, when she does this, all I can think of is Chantho from Doctor Who. Why didn't you tell me you couldn't breathe? You scared the scene out of me. You struggle upright and try to smile bravely. You apologize for scaring her, but observe that one of the symptoms of not being able to breathe is not being able to talk. You thank her effusively for saving you. Glub, that's an Empress's duty. Instead of encouraging people to be mean and hurt each other, she should do whatever she can to help them. A tear comes out of your eye and a lump to your throat when she says that. If she really means it, you have a couple of suggestions. Of course I mean it. I'm glubbed at how abyssal things have been around here. When I'm Empress, things are going to be different. You respectfully wonder how long it will be before she becomes Empress. Only a couple thousand more sweeps. Oh cool. What happens to everyone on Alternia in the meantime? Feferi looks momentarily thoughtful. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought that part out. I guess I'm not equal. Wait. I guess I'm not equal to my big ideas. And what if when she does become Empress, she feels differently? How does she know her imperious condescension didn't feel the same? Let me tell you about Mina. Didn't feel the same way as Feferi does now when she was her age. What if there's something that makes adult Empresses evil? Something they can't control? Hey, Fef, what if you're gonna just become evil, is what we just said? What if Feferi grows up to be socially liberal but fiscally conservative? What a horrible thought! You have to strike while the iron is hot. Never leave till tomorrow what you can do today. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Don't let your dreams be dreams. A stitch in time saves 9. Procrastination is the thief of time. The longest journey starts with a single step. It's no use crying over spilled milk. You hope the fairy has been convinced because you're running out of cliches. Glub. The air still looks uncertain. Everything you say is plumb and true, but rebelling against the Empress, it would be so dangerous, and I'm not sure it would be right. Yeah, I noticed that too. It might cost Glub to make the vast glub. That would destroy everyone, you know? Oh, glub. You mean gulp. You didn't realize that. You're not sure what the vast glub is, but it sounds bad. Oh, it is. Before we do an enemy thing, we need to moray guidance and advice. As Eris, I have a special metaphysical periscope, you know? You didn't know that. It sounds made up, but a little metaphysical advice certainly might come in handy at a time like this. Without further delay, the heiress goes to an ornate jewel-encrusted tube that rises from the floor of her palatial bedroom. It seems to extend into the underwater depths, though the air pressure seems to be keeping the water from flowing through it into the room. She yells into the tube, louder than you would have thought someone so agreeable looking could yell. Oh. Glub, 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 but like louder. Oh, hi there! Glub, glub. There's a swishing, gurgling sound, and something extends through the tube into the room. Something pale and featureless as a lucis, but unmistakably a tentacle. A tentacle with a bulbous eye on the end of it. You dive behind the luxurious sofa. You'd rather that than the heiress's lucis didn't see how plump and tasty you look. But almost immediately, the eye settles itself on top of the tube and hardens into something that looks like a very large crystal ball. Oh. Shapes move and change inside this crystal ball, then resolve themselves into a scene you recognize, you realize with a shock. You come out from behind the sofa and approach the crystal ball, staring into it. In its depths, a dark place appears, and in the dark place, a carnival carousel rotates, wooden horses going up and down, and above them, naked plastic mannequins with plastic wings hang from wires. The Dark Carnival! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Is that where Feferi gets her metaphysical advice? The scene grows clearer and closer, zooming in on one of the horses and on the figure riding it. Your heart begins to beat wildly. It can't be, but... Yeah! Karako, that's your name. Honk. Ah! And look at her! Oh my god. Suddenly, you're dancing around the room with joy. You grab Feferi and whirl her with you as you dance. At first, she gasps in surprise, but then she gets into the spirit, grins, and begins to whirl too. Her strength is such that she spins you like a fan blade, your blood all going to your legs. And when she lets you go, you hit the wall like a bullet and ooze down the floor. It sparked a lot of joy. Oh, you're here now! But as you recover consciousness, your joy is barely containable. You never thought to see that sweet fellow again, but now here he is, and evidently he's come up in the world because he's communicating exclusively with the royal fuchsia blood princess. You're so proud your heart feels like it feels about to explode. My friend Glub here. They have a plan. Well, you wouldn't go that far. I'm just not sure what to do. Honk, 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 honk. Just hold on. Feferi adjusts some controls on the bejeweled tube. They must be translation controls, because in mid-sentence, Karako's remarks change from semantic honks into conversational language forms. And when they do, you realize that this isn't the same Karako you knew way back when. What? Honk honk. What you ask is not simple, little one. To truly know the answer, you must learn that there is much more to your story than meets the eye. You must expand your vision to see the big picture, and then the even bigger picture of which that big picture is only a pixel. I can speak. Yes, I know that. This isn't the usual Glub shit. No silly quadrant Glub shit for wigglers. I need some real answers here. You study Karako. He's obviously the same troll, but the changes in him are equally obvious. His eyes are deep as wells, his face grave and kind. Either he's done a lot of reading and undergone a lot of life experience since you last saw him, or he's become the honking mouthpiece of some vast mystical wisdom type entity, which offers metaphysical advice to princesses Perhaps whatever person or process sustains the Dark Carnival? But how did Karako get that job? You wave madly at Karako as he and the heiress talk, but either he doesn't see you, or he no longer knows you, or he thinks imparting serious metaphysical advice is too solemn an occasion for waving like a maniac. Either way, he ignores you and keeps talking. Does a troll who paddles an ore vessel down a rushing river control her own fate, or does the river control her? The answer is, of course, both. The river has its force, but within that, the troll can move her boat where she will. You are the heiress, and thus the fate that sweeps you along is vast and swift and powerful, but also your arms are strong and your ore vessel stout. Do not despair of your own strength. Yet there is more. We see by mystic means that the rushing river you navigate is itself being swept along by an unimaginably vaster rushing cosmic river, and that the planet with which that vast cosmic river traverses itself is being swept along an even infinitely greater supercosmic river. There are many such metaphorical cosmic meta-river levels in this particular instantation of the story. Thus, even if you row with utmost power to change your course on the river you are navigating, the river you can see, the other meta-rivers continue to sweep you on as before without regard for any tiny adjustments you may make down at your level. Yet do not despair. You may yet through long and deep meditation transcend the bounds of this small world, rising higher and higher so that you are able to see and comprehend and transcend those vast and meta-vast cosmic river levels one by one. And what you can see, you can learn how to navigate, using meta-vessels and meta-ores fashioned from meta-cosmic star stuff. Yet also remain humble. Above the creator of this world is yet another creator, and above him yet another creator greater than him, and above her yet another creator. Understood. These vast powers move all things like pieces on a chessboard. Yet if the chess pieces grow wise enough, they may move the movers. The powers that move in these universes upon universes are unimaginably large, and yet as you are unimaginably small, yet nonetheless, for that, you and your smallness and your small world are indispensable, like a key piece at the bottom of an infinitely tall Jenga tower. Knowing these things, do you wish to undertake the great work of awakening and enlightenment that will bear you into the full light of reality? It is a work of millions of mantras, thousands of sweeps, and hundreds of lives. Or knowing these things, do you instead choose to ply your vessel in the waters of your own world, remaining the person life has made you? Remaining a key yet unknowing piece in the towering stack of universes, influencing your own destiny on your corporeal river, swept to destinations beyond your understanding in fulfillment of the larger story. Either choice is noble, little one. Your only duty and burden is to choose the one that seems best to you. Feferi turns to you. It's clear that both courses described by the wise one speaking through Karako hold attraction for her, and that she's on a razor's edge between them. The merest word from you will be enough to lead her in one direction or the other. Which way do you choose to lead her? Okay. Alright, this transcendence is gonna get meta, and I want that. But I'm gonna do this one first. Like a save the best for last mentality. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna grab that water. Hold on, I gotta grab that water. Okay. So yeah, let's do worldly action and accomplishment. Well chosen, little one. Step forward and tell your marshmallow-like companion to step forward too. A helpmate to share in your worldly efforts is a blessing, and they seem a noble and loyal marshmallow, though a bit manic in the hand-waving department. You and Feferi step forward, and Karako's hand comes right out of the crystal ball, divides in two, and makes gestures of blessing over your heads. You immediately feel strength and courage coursing through you, and as the loosest tentacle turns back into an eye and withdraws from the tube, you turn to look into Feferi's sparkling eyes, and you see that she is feeling the same intrepid energy. Yay! I think that a good portion of that was glove shit, but still! He has an really good point somewhere in the... He has an really good point somewhere in there. We can't just be canoes, we have to be fish. Even if at the end of the day we are just little minnows, we'll be whales to someone. You start to grab her for a dance, but recalling your previous experience, quickly turn the gesture into an offered high five, which she slaps, breaking several bones in your hand. Oh, there, oh, oof, ow, my bones. There it is. What shall we do, you ask her? What's our plan? You feel the ability to accomplish any plan fairly overflowing from you. You'll have to introduce her to Terezi and Vriska to start off with, at least. Yes, yes! Club, but first I need time to think. I'm so excited! I'm sure the purpose of your visit was to reveal the whale of destiny that waits us. But we need to consider our next moves. Will you come back and visit me again soon after some tides have passed? Then we could compare notes. Yay! Club, club, club! This is going to be fun! So I guess in that timeline we just plan to make Alternia better. That's good. Please look at my bones! Okay, let's get meta. Well chosen, little one. Yeah. Oh, I'm cheese-like in this one. Yeah, a French transcendental journey this time. A bit overexcitable. Okay. You and Feferi step forward. Yeah, it divides in two. Oh, and taps each of you on the forehead. At the tap, you feel a powerful fire course up your spine and through your chakras, and the roaring flames obliterate all the world. When the flames subside, a resonant silence reigns. You and Feferi are seated in full lotus position on either side of a fresh air conch, cozy in a bubble floating deep through the vast oceans of Alternia, where you can never be found by anyone until you emerge fully enlightened with the power of gods many yugas hence. Oh, I see. So we just... Okay. Eternal spiritual siblinghood. Okay. Quick question, is that... Hold on. Oh, that was both of her good ends. Huh. Okay. Some of his worldviews. Okay. So let's see what happens if I zap back to the surface. You're fading fast. A black tunnel is closing around you and sounds are getting dim. With your next to last strength, you grab Fef's wrist to zap her back to the surface with you. You're not yet done persuading her to reform Alternia. But then you realize that you don't even know if she can breathe air. You feel it would be wrong to suffocate your new friend on your very first visit, and so with your last strength, you let go of her wrist and zap yourself back to the surface alone. You materialize superhumanly and superluminally back in the forest. You lie in the tall razor grass for a while, gasping, darkness receding from your eyes, sounds clearing in your ears. Once you feel sufficiently reoxygenated, you sit up. You have a pounding headache, but otherwise seem fine, yet your emotions are deeply conflicted. Yes, you can breathe, yes, you're safe, and yes, you realize with deep satisfaction, you've made a new friend. But what about your quest to save Alternia? Feferi seems to be aware of the problems of her kingdom. Is she perhaps just waiting on the right ally? Or illy, as she might call it? You prepare to immediately zap back to finish the job, but you hesitate. What if you zap back into that bubble and merely continue to suffocate? Or what if she's already collapsed the bubble and you materialize in the water again? What if she's not there to rescue you, or is so annoyed at your rudely abrupt departure that she decides to just leave you to your own devices? What if Lucis notices you thrashing in the water and snatches you with its eldritch tentacles for a plaything or hors d'oeuvre? Not that you can drown or suffocate or die or of mastication, but can you really not? It felt like you were drowning and suffocating quite efficiently there only a few minutes ago. You hesitate some more. Even if you can't die, the torment of drowning and suffocating felt quite real. How long might such torment go on even if you didn't die? Would an eternity of suffocating or drowning be all that pleasant even if you kept on living? What about an eternity of being chewed and passing through a giant Lucis's digestive tract? You realize that you can't bring yourself to zap back to the Eris. You curse your weakness, but given a choice between death and eternal torment, you realize with a belated humility that your choice would be neither, even if there's a chance you could save Alternia. You stand up sadly and begin walking back through the forest. Oh. I love how this one's not even... Technically, this should count as a good end, because we made the friend. That's all that matters, right? So I guess that's it for Fef. I thought it would be longer, mostly because it's the last one for the trolls. And Jade took 3 hours. But okay, we did it. Look at them. We did it. We befriended them all. That was it. We did both of these. We got both the endings. Yes. Okay, I need to check something real quick. And this will decide what I'm about to do. Okay, I should probably eat. So I'm gonna stop streaming. Although, Weeb, if you're still here, I'll probably jump on Apex in a second. But I'm gonna stop streaming. So we are gonna raid my brother, who is streaming. And he's playing Apex. Yep. So let me put that in. And I'm gonna stream Friday, I swear! I'm not sure what I'm gonna play though. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be a mystery. But Friday, around 3 p.m. Eastern time, or join my Discord, because I put out alerts when I go live if it's not at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, let me get that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited. We're about to meet the alphas. I'm excited to see what's going to happen when Pesterquest ends, to be honest. Like, but okay. yes, thank you guys for watching. Let's go.